Juarez, who is the coach of the boys varsity soccer team and has been our go-to guy throughout the season. Coach, tough loss today, but it really was more just a game of who you're going to play next, right?
Yeah.
Tough when it seemed like every time you would get something going, they would end up with somebody that would manage to get the ball. And was there something particular that was happening that was allowing that? I know these kids are quick, but your kids are equally quick. Was there something specific that might have been happening, or did they do something that you weren't expecting that would make that allow that to happen as much as it did?
I mean, it wasn't anything that we weren't expecting. We were getting our chances. We didn't put them away. That's what it came down to. You got to put them away.
Well, and it did seem like you got quite a number of shots down at this end. I mean, I think it was 4 or 5. And when, I don't know enough about soccer probably to ask you the most intelligent questions, but when you have a problem like with the high sail, when it sails high or something and goes over, is that something particular with the way they're doing it, or just the strength of how they hit it, or just the way it flew through the air? I mean, is there something that you can say as a coach, gee, this is something we need to go work on to help us get that ball down a little bit, or something like that?
Yeah, well, it's all in the way of how you kick the ball, where you hit it, what spot you hit it at. But a few of them did go over, so we just gotta work on our finishing. Our chances were there, we just didn't put them away. We just gotta work on that.
What coach? Now you're going to play somebody next week, but of course you missed the home field opportunity. But who do you kind of think you're going to end up with, or do they do a draw, or what do you know?
Well, the stadium's already out, and we're going to go down to Connell.
Okay.
We finished number 1 in there in District 5.
Okay.
So our number 2 goes to their number 1, and our number 1, which is Brewster now, would receive their number 2.
I see. Okay. And so when would that be, Coach?
It's either going to be Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. So you'll get back to us so we can make arrangements to get down there with you, or get there, whatever. Can you put your finger on one, when you say finishing, tell me exactly what you mean? I know in other sports when you finish, it's, being aggressive or this or that, but your kids were aggressive, but what do you mean exactly in soccer when you say you need to finish?
Just when our chances are there, we got to put it in the back of the net.
Okay, so it's that simple for it, really.
It's simple.
Anything particular that you walk away from the game with and say, okay, this is a strategical thing we need to work on this week, besides that finishing? Was there anything that you saw?
I mean, there's a bunch, but mostly just got to finish. Our midfield needs to work a little bit closer as a unit together, the central especially. We were getting shifted to one side, and then they just counter right back through the middle. So we need to work on somebody staying central there and taking up that space, or spacing.
Okay. Well, Coach, congratulate the guys, because you really have had a great season so far. It's not over by a long stretch, and now it's time to go. And if we have to work our way through it again, so be it. The important thing is, as I heard you say, keep your heads up. Don't get yourselves down, because this is a very important time when you can either become winners or you can walk away and accept your fate, if you will.
Yeah.
And I know these guys are winners, so I know you can count on that effort from them. And I know they can count on that effort from you as a coach, because I know you and I've known you for a long time. So, Coach, we wish you the best. Please let us know what's going on, and so we can make sure that we're there to share with you.
Yeah, we'll know everything for sure tomorrow. So
Okay.
everything, the whole bracket will be out. So
All right. And you'll be out working on the field practicing Monday, sure
We'll be
enough.
out
So
Monday, yeah.
very good. Well, Coach, we'll catch up with you then, and thanks again. Wish the kids takes a kick. It's going to go way up and over the top. So, no good there, and so it'll be Chelan ball coming towards us. We'll see what happens. So, Chelan now moving the ball offensively, tries to get it across the field, and they do. Victor successfully. Eric gets the ball. He's pushing hard towards the goal, gets it inside. There's a left-footed kick by Ronnie Barajas, but it's going to go wide of the goalpost of the net. So Chelan now will get a two-hand overhead throw in here, and that'll be Eric throwing it in. Gets a 2-roll. Brewster has the ball. Victor intercepts it, and Brewster's defense going to try to gets the ball back. Oops, there's a trip by Levon right there, so it'll be a penalty kick back here. Well, it'll be Brewster's ball, I should say, not necessarily a penalty kick. Brewster now will kick the ball, looking to set things up on the field, spreading everybody out. There's a long kick down deep, and Tanner tries to go up, and it's going to be out by Chelan, so that will be Brewster ball. So with a corner kick by Brewster, and everybody going up, the ball ricocheted off the body of Brewster and into the goal. And they take a 2-1 lead over Chelan here in this second half, and that may be all it takes. And it's going to be a Brewster ball. Must have been somebody using their hands. There's Levon, the body block, and he's going to try to get it up. He gets it up the field, and Rafa is there, but the goalie for Brewster gets it up the field, and Levon gets it over to Rafa. Rafa over to Levon. Levon is attacking. It's going to be over to Christian. Christian has the ball. Gets it inside, then back out again. So Christian trying to get through Brewster's defense, unable to do so, but Levon gets the ball. Coming up out of nowhere was a Brewster player. Levon hits the ground. And so it'll be Brewster now with the ball. Once again, Rafa driving. He's got the ball. Rardo gets the ball. Eric has it. Eric controls it. And he gets it back inside. And there's a shot, but it's missed by Rardo. So Rardo takes a shot. It's going to go wide. So Brewster one more time